guys, Queen of Flannel here. Welcome back to the channel. I am super excited to share with you guys this morning my first ever hosted coloring tag. As you will have noticed in the thumbnail for this image, I am hosting for the month of January, month of the whip. So the way this came about was I was going through my books in trying to plan out what I wanted to work on this month and discovered I have a lot of half-finished projects. And I thought it would be a good way to start the year off by trying to tackle finishing some of those up, and that you guys might like to join me on this journey. So, if you would like to join along, you can use hashtag month of the whip in the description of your videos. I can't be tagged on YouTube yet. I don't have the subscriber count for that function, but I will go in and check the hashtag. I would love to see what you guys are working on. If you are not a color tuber, if you don't make videos here on YouTube, you can share your photos over on Instagram, same hashtag, month of the whip. And you can tag me over there, and I will go in daily and check and see what you guys are working on. And so my first project, my first whip that I am going to be working on is one of the first pages that I think I ever started in a Kerby Rosanes book, way back, almost a year ago, and it's actually not too far off being finished. So it is become kind of the poster child for this hashtag, and it is from Colormorphia, and it is, if I can find it, not that one. That one's actually done. The dragon page. So, and also, I just wanted to add in before we actually get into the coloring, I will not just be working on whips this month. There will be some new content as well, but it is going to be a big focus. Yeah, so we're gonna work on this bad boy today. I started this, like I said, almost a year ago, and the majority of it was done with the Arteza Twimarkers as a marker base. The entire dragon was done with those markers as a base, and then the background, which if I had it to do over again, I would use a different medium for the background or a different marker. The Twimarkers just did not like being used that extensively for the background. So I tried to adjust it, and it didn't quite come out. It doesn't look horrible, and it is one of the first things that I started when I got back into adult coloring. And my first attempt with the Polychromos, so I was very inexperienced with using oil-based pencils and how exactly they work. But that is what we are going to be working with today, is the Polychromos. And I think I'm going to start with the mountains. So I'm going to use my my warm grays for these little areas over here. And I am choosing the warm grays for these because my palette itself is it's a very warm colored palette with all of the orange and yellow and red. So I kind of want to stick to that. And I'm going to start with my warm gray one and just give everything a light foundation. Now this image actually is not too far off being complete. And it would be nice to finish it. And I look forward to seeing what you guys are working on as well. And I hope everybody had good holidays, had a good Christmas if you celebrate Christmas. Whatever holiday you celebrate, I hope everybody had a safe and happy start to the new year. I have been brainstorming ideas for what I want to do with the channel over the next few months. But I think this month is really going to be a big focus on my whips. I have ideas that I might work on, but my problem is if I try and work on too many things at once, then inevitably something kind of will always fall through the crack, and then I end up getting really down on myself. So planning for February. I'd also like to do more tutorials this month, especially with watercolor. I think some of that I don't want to say I'm not confident in my ability to do a tutorial. I think I'm just nervous about attempting. And I had ideas for tutorials planned for December, and they just didn't pan out. And I think some of that is just December holidays. I really didn't put out too much content last month. And the majority of it was flips and supply first impressions, and as enjoyable as doing those videos are, I love sharing things like that with you guys. It's expensive, for one, and I want to get back into actually using the things that I've bought. So I want to try and limit some of those types of videos to things that I really think are unique, or that I'm really excited about, and not that I'm not excited to get any, like, I'm excited to get new stuff. I just think that I want to be mindful of, you know, the direction that the channel is going in. I want to focus more on the art side of things, the coloring side of things, and so that will kind of be a big part of my focus for this month. Let's see. Alright, so I'm gonna jump into my, this is warm gray 3. And if I don't like the the tonal value that I get with this. I'll just pull the case back out and see what else I can add in here. I have not used my my Polychromos in quite a while, to be honest. I had done a couple other marker and pencil pages, but I used the Speer Farben for those. So I tend to prefer when I do this type of work with the markers and the pencils. I like the way the oil pencils perform on top of the markers, so that tends to be what I go for. And incidentally, I know I've had conversations with people about marker bases and whatnot. If you guys would be interested in a tutorial or something like that, let me know in the comments, and I will try and put something together. Because it is one of my preferred ways of working in Kerby's books. Detailed pages can be really intimidating, and I think part of the intimidating factor about that is completing them. And so we all know that pencil work is slow. I would say colored pencil is probably one of the slowest mediums out there. And so I think sometimes you hit a point where you're like, oh, I just want to be done with this image. And then you end up with this that's been sitting in your book for months, not completed. And I find that using markers really helps expedite the process in these books, and I like the way it looks. It's also a lot easier on your hands on these detailed pages. Let's... Yeah, there's definitely some spots on this where I can see that my technique with the oil pencils was definitely lacking. I think I probably tried to blend them like you would a wax pencil. And I've moved up to... I think this is warm gray 5. And it looks like at one point I went in and did marker work on the smoke. Which I will have to go in and do some touch-ups on, but it looks like I used a cool gray, which is fine. It kind of sets it apart since the smoke kind of blends into the mountains. I'll have to figure out what color I want to do this fish down here. He'll probably all be in pencil. I may have to pull some additional colors for our fish. But I am kind of trying to stick to our oranges, reds, pinks, magentas for this. Just to keep it cohesive. This one nice and sharp, because basically I'm just using this darkest gray here, like right on these edge lines. And I'll have to go in with my lighter gray and blend some of that out, but yeah, it will definitely be nice to complete this project. I actually think this Kerby book is the one out of all of my Kerby books that I've done the most work in. That doesn't look too bad. I will also, just in case I forget to let you guys know when I swap colors, I will put the colors that I am using in the description box below. It's hard sometimes because I swap back and forth quite a bit. So I don't always remember to say what color I'm swapping to. I also don't quite remember exactly what pencils I used for my dragon. So if I want to go back and touch anything up, I'll have to be super careful about that. Well, he's pretty much done except for there was a spot on the dragon that I thought wasn't done, but maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, I'm happy with those for right now. Let's move down to our fish down here in the corner. And I think I'm gonna start out just doing a light base of, this is dark cadmium yellow. And that's gonna be my base color on my fish. And I'm gonna do the whole fish in a base coat. Of the dark cadmium yellow. And I want to keep towards the edge of his fins here pretty light. And then use some. Okay, so Cadmium Orange is going to be my next color in here. And I'm just going to use this in these little, in his scales. And I'm just layering these back and forth. And I will be bringing in some darker oranges as well. And this is light cadmium red. And deep red. I'd forgotten how much fun the Polychromos were to play around with. It's just such a different look to things. I've been using, well, I mean, I was using the Speer Farbens, but, and then I was working with the Caran d'Ache Luminance, and those are a wax-based pencil, so going back to like an artist quality oil-based pencil is a different experience. I'm not sure what color I'm gonna do his eyes yet, or his eye, but that's okay, because I can do that later. I think he looks pretty good. Let's... what else I have out here, because I don't want this video to be like too insanely long for you guys. Let's see what I can do with this fan here. Just to add some, add a little bit to this fan, since the majority of it is already done. It just needs some refining, and then I think that might actually be pretty good for today. And this is just some Van-Dyck Brown, and I'm just trying to punch up some of these like edges. I did go with brown for my shading on this one. I was trying to pull in some colors from my little like tree branches over there. And also something different to break up the insane amount of red and orange. Just gonna turn this real quick. So I'm not sure how much of this I'll be able to kind of fix. I think I went in a little too hard with the pencils, so burnished a little too much. But we'll see what we can do with it. There. I think that's pretty good for right now. We got our mountains done over here. We got our fish done. We did some work on this fan. I was hoping to get to these, but I might save these, and maybe we will come back later on this week and do the lanterns. I've also got another fan up here, and these lanterns over on the side, and then I've got to finish the cherry blossoms and see what I can do about correcting some of this down here and finishing off my little lotus flower. But I think that's pretty good for today. So thank you guys so much for taking the time to check this video out. I appreciate it. I hope that that you guys decide to join me on hashtag month of the whip. I would love to see what you guys are working on, and hopefully we can finish some projects this month. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see more, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell to get notified when I post additional content, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Thank you so much.